And good morning. They are still sifting through the rubble out in parts of the Midwest following that tornadic outbreak of thunderstorms back Monday evening. However, as of this morning, a little bit of positive news has emerged from that area. The official death toll is not as high as originally thought. Turns out now the death toll has dropped from 5 to 2 as 3 children that were in intensive care, or serious condition that is, have survived. And that is actually a blessing there. But you can see the devastation left by those tornadoes. Now the bad news, they're expecting more severe weather in that part of the country today. It's all part of the same weather system that spun all that wind in around here over the past couple of days. But how about this? The wind has finally started, well, to back off a little bit out there this morning. West winds 5 miles per hour. Temperature, though, running a little cool, 46 degrees, and the relative humidity is still way down there, and that means that some parts of the state today are still going to be looking at some elevated fire danger. Notice temperatures still got a mile down to the southeast, 69 degrees in Carlsbad. We'll contrast that to 40 degrees colder up in Farmington, where it's 29. You move on up into Durango and Alamosa, even colder than that, 23 degrees this morning. But the coldest spot's Gallup. You're at 20. That's 25 degrees colder than you were yesterday morning. The metro, a couple of degrees cooler, 10 degrees cooler than yesterday in Santa Fe, and running about status quo on down to the south. I mentioned something about the fire danger being elevated. Well, the eastern third of New Mexico, or most of the eastern third of New Mexico, red flag warning until 7 o'clock this evening. Now, the winds aren't going to be as strong as they have been, but the catch is this. Red flag warnings go into effect anytime the relative humidity is expected to be below 15%. That'll be the case through the better part of the day in the eastern plains, and winds are above 20 miles per hour, and that too will be the case. You see, even though the storm has kind of left, it's still going to kick in a little bit of a breeze across the eastern half of the state. Not real windy there right now, but we do anticipate winds coming up as we head into the afternoon hours. Cloud cover, rain, and precipitation with this storm, though, that's well off to the north. And that said, it does appear that a nice sunny day is in the works for us around here today. So we'll take you on a little tour, check out some numbers, and really they don't look too bad, especially given how cold it is this morning. Recovering into the 60s, back up on the Northwest Plateau, and 70s, and even a few low 80s are in the works for a nice sunny, mild afternoon down in southwestern New Mexico. The southeastern corner of the state, temperature's still going to be pretty toasty in some spots. Artesia and Carlsbad expected to reach near 90, although the numbers should be down a little bit from yesterday, and certainly down a whole lot from yesterday across the northeast. But there's a cold front that's going to hang up right about the Colorado-New Mexico state line. It'll probably be overnight tonight before that thing sets sail down the eastern plains. So we're expecting the coolest of weather to really set in tomorrow, although temperatures will continue to run a few degrees cooler today than they have been. Not much moisture, spot shower way up high in the mountains, but still better chances for rain as we move into Friday and Saturday, as evidenced by that 7-day outlook in Santa Fe. Highs today will be in the mid to upper 60s in the East Mountains, and upper 60s to near 70 in the metro. Certainly less wind for us out there, though. We'll head for about 68 in Albuquerque for an average, and then back into the low 70s to wrap up the week.